Hi, I'm Cindy Jepson and I coordinate compliance services at Mesa Community College. The Assessment Care Team is MCC's academic and behavioral support for faculty, staff, and students. We work under a model of networking support systems that combine student intervention strategies and a crisis management network with the outcome of managing at-risk student behaviors. Compliance Services manages the operations of the Assessment Care Team, which includes representatives from faculty, counseling, EARS and the Student Success Center, student conduct, human resources, institutional advancement, athletics, disability services, veteran services, and the MCC Police Department. The Maricopa Community College District has adopted the National Behavioral Intervention Threat Assessment Tool, otherwise known as NaBITA, as its student support model. This series of short videos will take you through the support systems available to students who are exhibiting mild, moderate, elevated, severe, and/or extreme needs and concerning behaviors. I would like to introduce you to our faculty liaison, Dory DePietro.
Hi, I participated recently in the Maricopa Institute for Learning Research Fellowship, where I compiled about 7 years worth of adverse childhood experience studies that I had provided for students to take. These brief surveys answering 10 questions about their experiences of adversity from the age of birth to 18. They cover such topics as, did you grow up in a home where substance abuse was prevalent? Did your parents divorce or separate? Was one of your parents experiencing mental illness? Did you witness domestic violence? Was a parent incarcerated? Were you the recipient of psychological abuse, physical abuse, sexual, emotional, or did you experience neglect in your childhood? And as you can see, looking at the national data, which is the blue bar, compared to our Mesa Community College student data, which is the red bar, our students come to us with a higher, much higher risk factors than the national level. The next time we look at our students, like maybe one comes in late, or one may be asleep during class, or they look disheveled or distracted, it's helpful to look through the lens of their past experiences that they bring into the classroom and to teach to our students' unique experiences and needs. Additionally, as a part of my Maricopa Institute for Learning Research Fellowship, I also provided students with the undergraduate stress questionnaire on the first day of class. And this questionnaire looks at their life events that they are experiencing at this time. This was developed through the Department of Psychology at the University of Florida, Gainesville. These are the top 12 stressors that were identified in the MCC population that I surveyed out of the 82 questions. And you can see that students report significant issues with concentration, almost 60%, money, work, and not do they work, but is work a stressor? Not do they have enough to eat, or are they getting enough sleep, but do they have time to eat, time to sleep? Over 42% of our students report that, as well as transportation, low support, having experienced a death within 6 months, and that includes a friend or family or even a pet. Intimate relationship issues, experiencing sickness, and the one that was most surprising to me was that 25% of the student population on the first day of class reported in this survey as having a hangover. We know that students cope with stress through substance use and abuse. So again, looking at our student population through the ways that they are coping with life and life's difficulties is so important for us as faculty in order to create success in our students here at Mesa Community College. So how is this information important to faculty? Well, we see our students weekly. To teach is to have a relationship with our students. We have intimate knowledge of their behaviors and any changes in their behaviors, and the opportunity as well to have communication, direct communication, and observation of them. Responding to students at risk is really a partnership. It's an obligation that we have to our students to ask them, how are you doing? How are things going? How can we help? You are the number one source of mitigating behavioral concerns with our students. Responding to students at risk really is a partnership. An ACT wants you to help, diffuse, and redirect students at the lowest level by providing that kind of early intervention strategies and resources to prevent the snowball effect that can continue if a caring person doesn't intervene during a time of stress and crisis. We can together mitigate further behavioral concerns. And how is this information important to MCC staff? Well, you are on the front line. You are in the environment that most students use, and you also have frequent interactions with students, likely to see concerning behaviors and identify risk behaviors. You also contribute to that culture of care and support that we as a community want to convey to students. We want students to feel that. So the ACT team wants you to help identify students at risk as well, referring them to crisis support and early intervention strategies, and help to mitigate serious behavioral concerns to continue.
Guided Pathways is one of the focus areas of the transformation project that the Maricopa District is embarking upon. Guided Pathways outlines a path of courses that must be completed to achieve an educational goal. Students are more likely to succeed when they know exactly what they need to do to complete a certificate or degree, and when they have the right support systems in place. The assessment care team aligns with Guided Pathways by providing academic and behavioral support at each step in their pathway towards success. We provide a network of services that supports retention and completion. The NaBITA student support model that we are guided by is based on national research. We have identified care teams at each level of needed support so students can successfully complete their goals. And we have representation from disability services to support our students in developmental education pathways.